The English FA found that players who adapt to different roles develop a deeper understanding of the game, improving everything from quick turns in midfield to defensive tackles. This proves that learning multiple positions can boost your football skills and confidence. So what does this mean for you? It means you need to understand different positions on the pitch to boost your chances of making a pro. Yes, you should specialize in a position, but in the modern game, it's more about mastering a specific role. Today we'll break down the key movements, techniques and the responsibilities of every outfield position to help you master the game from every angle. Whether you're a striker, winger, midfielder, centre-back or fullback, knowing the roles and responsibilities of each position will help you understand your teammates' movements, their purpose and how you fit into the system. The striker's role is simple: score goals. But the ability to do this consistently requires mastering positioning, movement, technique and timing. Players like Erling Haaland, Harry Kane and Robert Lewandowski excel by combining intelligent movement with clinical finishing, making them some of the best strikers in the world. Strikers need to be consistently aware of the surroundings, both in and out of possession. The key to great positioning is to anticipate play, always putting yourself in the best areas to receive the ball or take advantage of a defensive mistake. Here are some key movements to master. Curving your run is a technique that allows you to enter central spaces from the opposite side of the ball. As you approach the goal, curve your run slightly away from defenders and into the centre. This helps you stay onside while making it difficult for defenders to track your movement. This type of run also positions you to receive through balls or crosses, allowing you to attack the ball with momentum. A blindside run involves moving from the ball side into the centre, often catching defenders off guard. Defenders are typically trained to cover the player in front of them, so by running into their blind side, away from where their attention is focused, you can exploit their lack of awareness. When a defender is marking you closely and you're unable to run in behind them, it's essential to create space by opening up. By stepping away from the defender and creating a gap, you give yourself more room to receive the ball, and in turn, this movement not only buys you time but also allows you to face the goal, setting up either a shot or a quick pass to a teammate. It's a subtle but crucial part of being an effective striker. In modern football, strikers also need to contribute to the team's build-up play. Hold-up play, where you use your body to shield the ball and wait for support, is essential when your team is under pressure. Players like Romelu Lukaku and Robert Lewandowski excel at this, often dropping deeper to link up with midfielders or wingers. Quick one-touch passes can also be a great tool to play teammates in behind the defense, especially when facing tight defensive units. By mastering intelligent movement, clinical finishing and effective link-up play, you'll develop into a complete striker capable of consistently making an impact in the game. Wingers are often the most dynamic and creative players on the field, responsible for delivering crosses, creating chances, and taking on defenders in 1v1 situations. They bring width to the game and stretch the opposition defense. As a winger, your movement should constantly confuse defenders. Your ability to make intelligent runs and vary your approach keeps fullbacks guessing. Here are 3 key movements to master as a winger. Do this by moving into the space between a fullback and centre-back, staying onside as you anticipate a through ball. You can make this forward run when there isn't enough space for you to receive the ball wide, but there's a gap for a pass through the defensive line. This helps you break the lines and create a 1v1 situation with the goalkeeper, or allow you to deliver a cutback pass from a dangerous position. This involves shifting into the half space and running beyond the fullback, moving diagonally toward the centre. You make this run when you see an opportunity to run and cut inside the fullback, giving yourself an advantage by approaching the box from a more central position. The inside cut run is about faking a forward run along the touchline, then quickly cutting inside to receive the ball in a more central position. This move confuses defenders, especially when they're expecting you to push forward on the flank. By feigning a forward run, you draw the fullback out of position, only to move inside where there's more space to operate, allowing you to either create an opportunity for yourself or set up a teammate. Quick note, make sure to check out Player Journey, my free newsletter for all you guys wanting to learn even more, so the link to it will be in the description. If you don't have end product as a winger, it is going to be very tough to reach higher levels. You need to have got the ball to create chances and also score goals. Players like Ian Robin and Mohamed Salah have mastered this, so make sure you never skip a finishing session. When you reach the byline or the edge of the box, your next task is to deliver a dangerous cross. You should be able to whip the ball into the box with pace and accuracy. Practice crossing with both feet and work in delivering the ball under pressure. Defending is an often overlooked aspect of being a winger. If you want to make it as a winger, you need to have the stamina to track back as much as you can, as that is what 90% of coaches look for. Midfielders are one of the toughest positions on the pitch, as they are constantly linking defense and attack. Whether you're a central, attacking or defensive midfielder, your role involves controlling the tempo, dictating play and supporting both offensive and defensive efforts. This means your awareness has to be pinpoint, first touch has to be pinpoint and passing has to be pinpoint. Attacking midfielders are tasked with creating chances and supporting the striker. Players like Kevin De Bruyne are masters at finding space between the lines and delivering pinpoint passes to unlock defense. When playing as an attacking midfielder, focus on your movement off the ball, always looking to exploit gaps in the opposition's defense by moving around in the half space. Your goal is to be a constant threat, whether by taking shots from distance or threading through balls to your forwards. A central midfielder is the team's engine, responsible for maintaining possession, distributing the ball and breaking up opposition attacks. Watch how Luka Modric and Toni Kroos dictate play with their exceptional vision and passing ability. As a central midfielder, you should always be looking to receive the ball, turning quickly to find a forward pass. This doesn't mean you can always do this, but you need to have that want. As a defensive midfielder, you will be constantly moving around to find a pocket to receive the ball, either by making a counter movement, dropping in, or just moving along with the press. It's also your job to shield the back line, breaking up attacks before they become dangerous. Think of players like Casemiro or N'Golo Kante, who excel at reading the game and intercepting passes. As a defensive midfielder, you also need to have the ability to initiate attacks, so your passing range has to be very good. The best players you can watch and learn from, in my opinion, is Sergio Busquets. Our top centre-back combines physicality, tactical awareness and technical ability. As a centre-back, your positioning is everything. You must always be aware of where the ball is and anticipate the movement of the opposing strikers. Players like Virgil van Dijk excel because of the ability to read the game and position themselves perfectly to intercept passes or block shots. Stay close to your partner and communicate constantly to ensure the backline remains organised. This is a skill top scouts will look for in centre-backs. Strong tackling and aerial prowess are essential attributes for a centre-back. You must be confident in your ability to win the ball, whether on the ground or in the air. Practice your timing and decision making in 1v1 situations, knowing when to step in and when to hold your ground. This does mean you have to be hitting the gym and working on your physicality more than other positions to develop speed, strength and power. Modern centre-backs are also expected to be comfortable on the ball, capable of starting attacks from deep positions. Fullbacks have become some of the most versatile players on the pitch, responsible for both defensive duties and providing width in the attack. Whether you're on the left or right, your role demands high levels of fitness, tactical awareness and technical skill. In possession, your job as a fullback is to provide width. As soon as the ball moves towards your side, you should be getting wide, ready to receive the ball on your back foot. This allows you to push forward quickly and support the attack. For instance, watch how Andy Robertson or Danny Carvajal constantly find themselves in advanced positions, either delivering crosses or combining with wingers and midfielders. Some coaches might prefer an inverted role and will require you playing in the midfield too. Defensively, you must be prepared to cover wide areas, tracking back quickly to stop opposing wingers from advancing. Your first priority is to protect the central areas, staying close to your centre-back, and then stepping out to challenge the winger. When the ball moves centrally, ensure you're in the half space, ready to react to any potential threats. To master football, you need to understand every position on the field. Whether you're a striker, winger, midfielder, centre-back or fullback, the key to success lies in mastering the fundamental skills, staying disciplined and always striving to improve. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe, but most importantly, enjoy the beautiful game.